A recent report have now emerged, claiming that Real Madrid superstar centre-back Antonio Rüdiger supported 16-year-old starlet Joan Martinez following his devastating injury blow, as the report claims that Rüdiger went along with the youngster to the hospital and then accompanied him back to his house. We'll be discussing you detailedly on that in this episode as we progress. Stay tuned right up to the end. And shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid defender David Alaba has been backed by the club to come back to his best after latest injury setback. We are going to be discussing you detailedly on that as well in this episode. Stay tuned right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. Just a couple of weeks after he made his first team debut for Real Madrid in a preseason friendly, 16-year-old prospect Joan Martinez has dealt a major setback. The teenage defender, who joined Real Madrid last season, tore his ACL during a first-team training session on Friday. Given the severity of the injury, the Spanish prodigy is set to undergo surgery and will be sidelined for a period of at least 6 to 7 months. This comes as a crushing blow for young Martinez, who had great chances to earn some minutes in the senior team this season, with Carlo Ancelotti being impressed by the youngsters showing during the recently concluded preseason tour of the United States. Considering his age and the nature of the injury, Friday's experience would likely have an extremely overwhelming one for young Joan Martinez. However, according to Mario Cartagena of the Athletics, the 16-year-old prodigy received ample support from senior defender Antonio Rüdiger following his injury blow. Indeed, as per the Athletic journalist, Rüdiger accompanied Martinez to the hospital for his medical exams after he suffered the injury on Friday. Later on, the German international even accompanied the youngster back to his home, providing the 16-year-old some much-needed support at a very difficult juncture. Rüdiger, one of the leaders of this Real Madrid side, had received a letter of support from Real Madrid president Florentino Perez back in 2016 when he had suffered an ACL injury. It was one of the main motivations behind the German's desire to join the Merengues, as he was still a Chelsea player during that time. Now the veteran defender is stepping up in times of need and helping a young talent go through a difficult experience, something the youngster muchly needed at that time. We are going to be bringing you more updates on the youngster's injury conditions. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are now going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid centre-back David Alaba has been backed to return to his full fitness and stronger after latest injury setback. Real Madrid are preparing to be without David Alaba through injury until 2025. The Los Blancos have based their transfer recruitment this summer around being able to recover Alaba by an October deadline. The veteran Austrian travelled as a non-player to the Euro 2024, but his rehabilitation has been hit by a reported setback in recent weeks. The latest reports indicate he is recovering much slower than expected, and the club may now look to dip into the transfer market with Spain Emeric Laporte as an option. The 32 years old has been out since early January with an anterior cruciate ligament, which also damaged other areas of his knee, and the club are concerned over his long-term role. Former Austrian teammate Christian Fuchs was asked about how he thinks Alaba can bounce back, and he confidently expressed his resilience as he said his return will be vital. The important thing at this stage is not to rush a return, to be sure that if you come back, it is because you are at your best, as per the report from Dario RS. You have to be patient. As a player, you want to be on the pitch all the time and in every training session. Sometimes injuries make you a better player. I think Alaba is going to come back even stronger. La Liga will enter into a traditional winter break at the end of the 2024 before restarting in mid-January, and that window could allow Alaba to return to action. Talking about the center defensive role at Real Madrid, as we earlier iterated, the Merengues have been hit with even more bad news with the ACL injury to youngster Joan Martinez, who was, as we said, one of the favorites to be promoted by manager Carlo Ancelotti to the first team setup in order to become the fourth centre-back option, with the Merengues only boasting of Antonio Rüdiger and Eder Militao as their front-line centre defenders. Jesus Vallejo, who has been out on loan, has now returned from the club but is yet to hit his full fitness, as he played very little during the recently concluded pre-season tour. With Joan Martinez now also injured for a period of at least 6 to 7 months, Real Madrid have found themselves in big trouble with just 3 weeks left before the summer transfer window slams shut. Now, it is not yet known if the Merengues will venture back into the transfer market in order to sign a centre-back, with Emeric Laporte being a prime target, as we have earlier said. All the Merengues will keep to their squad, as they do have Aurelien Tchouameni, who can make a makeshift alternative in case the team needs a centre-back. Carlo Ancelotti also even iterated earlier this month that the Real Madrid squad has been closed, as there will be no coming in nor going out in terms of signings. Well, the validity of that is left to be seen in the final transfer market days, so please stay tuned right up to the end. We'll be bringing you more updates on that in our future episodes. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So, having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Real Madrid to us all.